What is happening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode 75 of GKDR. I am your hostess with the mostess this evening, Garrick B. Eaton. Uh, and I'm sorry if I sound a little sick or do sick guy stuff throughout the episode. Didn't want to cancel because I'm here for the content.
Yeah.
Uh,
You think you could turn yourself
but
up a little bit, Garrick? A little bit more?
I am up as loud as I get, unfortunately. This is
All right.
we've been having this has
I'll
been an
turn you up
ongoing
on
issue.
my end. There you go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know why my mic is quieter than it usually is. I will double check my input though.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got no fucking idea. It's dumb.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, we'll just roll with it. Roll with it. Yeah.
What about now?
I don't hear any difference. I turned you up on my end, so
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anyways, I digress. Sorry, it's an ongoing problem. I will do my best to speak loud, which sucks because I already speak loud. But yeah, I'm hosting tonight. Sorry if I'm sick. But of course, I'm always joined by my brother in arms,
Yes, sir.
DJ. How are you doing? What you been playing?
I am doing good, brother. I recently re-downloaded Dirt Rally 2.0. I've been playing some rally sim racing, so been having some fun with that. I don't know, like recently I was just like, man, I want to play a racing game, but like,
Yeah, I get that itch completely. Every once in a while, I'm just like, yeah, no, I want to play a racing game right now.
Yeah, like something that just scratched that itch. I was playing different racing games. I was trying out like Forza, Need for Speed. I was like I need to feel the speed. And Dirt Rally 2.0, I come back to that game all the time because, dude, 45 miles an hour feels fast in that game, and I fucking love it.
There's something about rally car racing. I've played a little bit of Dirt, and I've played plenty of Art of Rally. I fucking love that game, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, every once in a while, I too get the itch to play a racing game.
Yeah.
Recently, I have been playing Twofold a little bit. I've actually been doing a little bit more gaming than I have been. I've been playing Helldivers 2 first and foremost a lot since Xbox launch. Lots of cool narrative stuff going on in game right now, and I haven't wanted to miss any of it, so I've just been participating as much as possible in that. And then I've also been playing Sword of the Sea, which is like an atmospheric adventure game where by the developers of Abzu. That underwater game.
Yeah.
So and it's been really great, super beautiful. I've taken a fuck ton of screenshots.
Hell yeah. That sounds sick, dude. Sounds sick.
Yeah, man. I love that we've both been able to get some gaming in. A couple of weeks ago, we were both just like, fuck, man, I haven't played shit.
Yeah. I haven't been playing anything, man. But I mean, I had a really long weekend. So I mean, like I went to work like last Saturday, and then I haven't been working, or not even Saturday. I think it was like Friday or something. It was some day, and I haven't worked since then. I go back to work tomorrow, so that's what.
So you had a good stretch of days off. I think it was Saturday because we were just like, "Are we doing the meeting?" Because Ernell's sick
it
was doing
Saturday,
the thing, and you're like, "Fucking it right now."
Yeah, I'm at like work right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, that's good that you've had a good stretch to rest and recuperate. Was it just a coincidental like stretch off?
I think so. Cause I'm scheduled. Well, I'm scheduled this week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. So,
okay.
So, yeah.
So you got a full week just in the later half of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But we're not talking about DJ's work schedule. We are, however, talking about the first look at 007 First Light, skating into early access the adaptation era continues, and much, much more, because this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, where we are slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussion that you want to hear each and every week. If you want to get ahead of that curve, though, you can head on over to Patreon at patreon.com/GoodKrakenPods, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link in our description section below, then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there.
Review.
DJ.
Yes, sir.
We have just a few critical hits.
Critical hits. Hell yeah, brother.
Just a few. As always, please go check out goodkraken.com, folks. All of our merchandise and the latest episodes are there. Sorry about 20,000 films again.
Yeah. It's been a rough month for us.
It's been an interesting one. We were honestly, I felt like I jinxed it when I was just like, we're all back in the style and everything's going great, and it's all the shit. So yeah, I guess that's on me for speaking that into the universe. But we are very sorry. I think Ernell, obviously, he was not in great health.
Yeah.
He told the Discord. So if you want to know more about that, you honestly go check out the Discord line. But he was not in good health. He is recovering now. We're doing good. But he was not last Friday. And yeah, so 2 weeks in a row. We are very sorry. No 20K films. We're planning to be back strongly next week. I'm hoping. I've heard nothing stopping them from next week. But as always, you can check out last week's, not yesterday's, last week's episode of Shipwreck Show, because we took the day off for Labor Day, because we deserve holidays too. And we had what was that one? Was that the True or False episode?
I wasn't there,
it was
so
a
I
True or
wouldn't
False
know.
episode. Yeah, you weren't there. And so that was a good conversation. We had a lot of mini discussions. Good, go ahead and check that out. Those are all available on YouTube as well, folks. Oh, and shit, I almost forgot. Check out the latest episode of Songs from the Abyss. I do still believe the latest episode is the one with DJ and I doing Cloud and Jackal just doing fucking work.
Yeah.
Which is a great episode, and you should check it out. Again, those are available at goodkraken.com, or you can go to YouTube or on your podcast services of choice.
Absolutely.
But we're moving things right along, and what are we moving them right along to, my friend?
We are moving them right along to the line of sight.
The line of sight. We are lining things up for
where
you.
is it? Where is
I
it?
didn't have the sound. I was about to say,
There
I
we
didn't
go.
have the sound ready. That's on me. Line of sight, folks. We are lining up the latest video game releases for you this week. As always, we are talking from the day that we record this episode on Tuesdays to the following Monday. So we are discussing games releasing from September. Why did I put 4th? I don't know. But September 2nd until September 8th. As always, this is brought to you by Game Informer. I was not. Dude, I need to open this in advance. I know I use it. I know we use it. I just need to open it.
Yeah,
I don't
in
ever
advance.
open it.
Just get it out there.
Goofing, brother. Just goofing
and gaffing.
and gaffing. But we're in September now, so it's okay. Starting with Metal Eden being available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, and PC. I think I saw something about this. Was it maybe an anime-ass game? Yes, it was. No, Metal Eden is the new action. It's like a new action shooter. I don't know if it's PvP though. I think it might be PvP.
Oh. Yeah. Looks interesting.
Real quick. Just like the key art alone looks really cool. I was like, oh, this looks sci-fi as fuck. Let's see. What do we know about this? An adrenaline rushed sci-fi FPS. But is it
It
PvP?
looks like a PvP game. It's like Concord, but like cooler.
Yeah, it looks like it's like an arena, like an FPS arena shooter, sci-fi style. Damn, if that succeeds, where Concord failed, that'd be honestly kind of funny. So that's coming out on September 2nd, y'all. Available today at the time of this recording. We also have Hero Gamma coming out on PlayStation 5 and PC. That's going to be available on September 3rd. This is probably an anime game. It's
It's a
not.
origami
It looks
game.
like origami,
It's
which is
Hirogami,
actually
but
kind of
yeah,
cool. So
yeah.
Hirogami,
We
but
saw this at
but it's based
Game
on
Awards.
Oh, that's right. This is a Metroidvania style game, yes?
I can't remember.
Or at least a platformer. It's a
It's definitely,
platformer.
yeah. It's like a
I do remember that.
platformer, slightly action game. You know, it's pretty
It had a
cool.
really unique and cool art style.
Mhm.
Adventure of Samsara is going to be available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, Switch, and PC on September 4th.
This
I
looks
don't
like
know
a
anything about this one.
Metroidvania, or yeah.
Oh, yes. This looks like, yes, this is a side scroller action game. I remember seeing. We saw this one not that long ago at a trailer also. Then we actually have some bigger titles coming up this week. A game I'm personally excited for. Hell is Us is going to be available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, and PC
A lot of chatter
September
about this game,
4th.
dude.
This I think this game has a lot of potential to be super duper interesting. I love the aesthetic. It definitely I love like the light inspiration from like the Kojima aesthetic.
Hmm.
It's kind of got like a Kojima like aesthetic with like the tarp and all that. I dig it, and I like the weapon design. It's very interesting. I'm really looking for to playing this to that one. But the game that fucking everybody else, including me, is much more excited to play is Hollow Knight Silk Song. That's going to be available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, Switch 2, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, available on September 4th. That's honestly probably the biggest one of the week. It's probably one of the most anticipated games of the last decade, y'all.
Yep.
So that's also going to be available day one on Game Pass, just so that you are aware. Jet Runner is going to be coming to PC on September 4th. I imagine that is exactly what it sounds like. It looks like I bet you it's a racing game. It's a platforming game. All right. Okay. Color me shocked. So yeah, Jet Runner's a new platformer coming out on PC. We have Mandragora: Whispers of the Witch Tree. I'm familiar with this franchise. It's I want to say it's like it's either Metroidvania or Legend of Zelda. I can't remember, but I'm familiar with it. That's going to be available on Switch on PlayStation September 4th. Then we have Star Wars Outlaws being ported to Switch 2 on September 4th. We also have The King of Fighters AFK available on iOS and Android September 4th. Is it like a fucking idle clicker for King of Fighters? I don't even want to know. Void Crew is going to be available on PlayStation 5 Series XS on September 4th. Lots of games on September 4th. Void Crew is also an action game. I'm curious about that. That I like edgy names, so it's a survival game, supposedly.
Huh.
Co-op roguelite. That's right. I was like, I think I've heard something about this. Yep. Void Crew is a co-op is a chaotic co-op roguelite for 1 to 6 players, outfitting your spaceship and crew for thrilling quests, braving fierce enemies in space battles. So yeah, that could actually be kind of neato bonito. Again, that's available on PlayStation 5 and Series XS on September 4th. We also have Chronos, the New Dawn, that is going to be available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, Switch 2, and PC on September 5th. This is by a popular studio, if I recall. It's by Blooper Team, which I think did Silent Hill. They did a Silent Hill, or maybe the Silent Hill. I'm not entirely no. They've done something related to Silent Hill, or this game has a Silent Hill mixed with Geiger-like aesthetic, is maybe what I'm thinking. But I do know Blooper Team does sound familiar to me in some way.
Blooper Team, they are Atomic Heart.
Oh,
Like that series, like, you know what I'm saying? I believe so.
interesting. I wonder if they've learned from their mistakes. We shall see. I do believe Chronos: The New Dawn is going to be available day one on Game Pass as well, September 5th. We also have Demon X Machina Titanic Scion available on PlayStation 5, Series XX, Switch 2, and PC. That is a what kind of game? Another action game. God damn, this looks edgy as shit. So many action games coming out. This looks
Sorry, I was
double A as
wrong.
shit.
I was wrong.
What were you wrong
Bloober
about?
Team, Layers of Fear, the Blair
No,
Witch.
that's Mudfist.
Mudfist, yeah, Mudfist was Atomic Heart. Layers of Fear, the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Silent Hill 2 remake.
The Medium.
Okay, so that means it'll probably be
Observer,
pretty
System
good.
Redux. Yeah, Layers of Fear. Yeah.
The new Daemon X Machina, I think, is. It's got some mech stuff with it, or something. There's something. There's robots involved at the very least, or exosuits. It's an action game. I believe it's part of a franchise. That's going to be available again on September 5th. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Coming out on PlayStation 5, Switch, and PC on September 5th. You know exactly what that game is. It's exactly what it sounds like. Jotun Slayer Hordes of Hell, available on PlayStation 5, Series XS, and PC September 5th. I opened that in the wrong window, but that's fine. Another action game. So many action games, bro. NBA 2K26. Coming out on PlayStation 5, Series XS, Switch 2, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC on September 5th. Because...
Oh, dude, this Jotun Slayer looks like Diablo. Like, it's like a little AR, like, looks like a kind of a bullet.
Like top-down ARPG?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. That could be interesting. I always think it's funny that games like NBA, like 2K26, they're like, yeah, we can release that on the old console for you broke bitches, because I mean it's just the same game.
Bro,
anyways.
dude, it's the fact that they still pay for microtransactions, man. They can't give that up. They can't give that up at all.
Dude, for real, greedy bastards, dude. The 2K games suck. I'm gonna say it here.
They do suck.
Right here now.
People don't understand how bad. Like the people who play it don't understand how bad they have it. You know.
Oh, dude, yeah, I feel for you. Bubsy in the Perfection Collection. That's going to be available on. I can't believe we're getting Bubsy. PlayStation 5, Series XS, Switch, and PC. Oh, and that is September 9th. So we're not talking about that actually.
We're not talking about no Bubsy. Fuck Bubsy, man.
I don't know. Bubsy didn't happen. The last game that we talked about was the terrible, probably NBA 2K26. That is likely the same as NBA 2K25, which is likely the same as NBA 2K24, which is likely the same as NBA 2K23, which is likely the same as NBA 2. You get the fucking idea. So that's what's coming out in the next week, y'all. But we're going to be moving along. So yeah, there's actually quite a lot of huge games coming out in the next week. Honestly, Chronos, Hell is Us, NBA 2K, if you're into that, because I gotta admit it is still a big franchise. It exists for a reason. And of course, Hollow Knight, Silksong. So lots of stuff to play. Yeah. But there's been other things happening, stirrings, if you will, in the gamerverse sphere, communities, whatever, and we're gonna be telling them about that in what, DJ?
We're gonna be telling them about it all in the little bites. Little bites. There we go.
Yeah, the little bites.
Bite-sized pieces.
Some bite-sized pieces of news where we're just going to give you the important stuff, no fluff. And if you want to read the details, you can go check it out in the article yourself. There's something on my hat. You can go check it out yourself on the article, which we are going to list here. There's still something on my hat. PlayStation's State of Play is slated for September 3rd, tomorrow, folks. Which, damn, I meant to put the time on here. Will you pull that up for me real quick, please, DJ? And it will show 30 minutes of gameplay from IO Interactive's new 007 First Light.
I still haven't set up the browser. I totally forgot. So you guys just have to go look at it yourself. So I don't.
Sorry, but when does that State of Play start, DJ?
Let me look if where's that?
So obviously the new State of Play is going to be featuring mostly or I believe it is an exclusive look at 007's first Light IO Interactive famed studio for the Hitman series. So they're pretty good at stealth shooters. We'll see if that translates into a good 007 game. Yet to be seen.
The event will begin at 11.
Is this the state of play that people were clamoring for? I don't really think so. I mean, we have Ghosts of Yote coming out in a month. We probably could have given something more from that. Also, like, can we get something from Insomniac, please? Like, I feel like it's been all quiet from them for like 2.5 years, bro. Like, where's Wolverine?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Venom game.
You see that they leaked the hackers leaked the gameplay for that game? Wolverine?
Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that a couple of months ago, and everyone's just like, it looks like Spider-Man. I was just like,
yes.
Well, I mean, first and foremost,
it's made by people who made Spider-Man.
Also, this is not an unfinished game, so y'all are being silly. But yes, I did see that they get leaked. I'll check it out, I guess. I'm not particularly interested in 007 First Light. I actually find the Hitman games to be like needlessly goofy, and I don't really like them. Like, I don't know, like that franchise has never stuck with me in any capacity.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gotten three games, and I think the third one's gotten an insane amount of continuous updates, right? Given when it launched. So I don't know. And I think there's Hitman Worlds now too, which I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm pretty sure that is a thing.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all like the Hitman releases. I think it's like Hitman Worlds is like free, but then like you pay for like the stages. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But the event will start at 11 a.m. PT, 7 p.m. BST, and 8 p.m. CEST, which I have no clue what any of those time zones are. What's 8 p.m.
Yeah,
CEST?
so there you go. That's when that's starting. If you want to be there or be square when it comes.
So that's that is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, I'm pretty sure. Or no? It's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want full details on that state of play before it happens, you can get those over at Game Rant from the author Kyle Knight. DJ, will you take the next one for us?
Yep, we got EA Skate unveils new gameplay trailer and sets early access date for September 16th. This comes from Variety. Jennifer Moss at Variety. It's looking good. I've seen a lot of clips. A lot of people have their recorded clips from before, like in the NDA, the labs.
I've heard people saying some weird shit too. That like a lot of people are like, we waited for this, and I don't know if I'm just seeing like the loud minority right now, because I don't play Skate. I know nothing about that. I literally know fucking nothing about this franchise.
Yeah, from what
Never played Skate ever.
I think it's those people who were expecting more, but I think the people who got into the access, they're like, yeah, man, we've been having fun with it. We've been playing it.
You gonna play?
I'm gonna give it a try. I've never played any of the Skate games.
Try. I mean, it's gonna be free to play.
Yeah,
cross progression, cross platform, multiplayer.
It's got a roadmap for seasons.
Yeah.
So
I'll check it out. I think honestly, seasons is a little tiring. I'm so tired of the live service format. But I mean, it is also EA here, so you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you want to get in on that early access, that's again 6th September 16th. Excuse me. We got a doozy on this next one though, because EVO Organizer RTS has been fully acquired by Saudi Arabian Mega City Project, and more details are available at Esports Advocate from James Fudge. But honestly, it's a pretty concise article, so I'm gonna pass the ball over to DJ really quick, and he's just gonna read that bad boy for us, so we can have a quick discussion.
Yeah, the article from James Fudge at Esports Advocate. The headline reads, Qiddiya fully acquires Evolution Championship Series organizer RTS. Saudi Arabian mega city project Qiddiya, which is for you guys who don't know, Qiddiya is like it's basically like a new like Dubai. They're trying to make like this new kind of high tech mega city, and where they're like
Yeah,
hold these
it
esports
sounds inaccessible.
organizations, or like these esports tournaments and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. So Qiddiya has taken full ownership of the tournament organizer RTS, according to a social media post. The news was first made public by Qiddiya Chief Strategy Officer Mohammed Al Dawood in a post on LinkedIn. Financial terms of the acquisitions were not disclosed. RTS is best known as the organizer of popular fighting game championship series, Evolution Championship Series, EVO. On August 31st, it was announced that India-based Nodwin Gaming has acquired Sony Interactive Entertainment's stake in EVO for an undisclosed amount, with the company moving from an ownership role to becoming a sponsor of the event. In the same announcement, Qiddiya announced that it has invested an undisclosed amount in EVO co-owner RTS. Qiddiya served as a global partner of EVO in 2024. It is unclear if Qiddiya has already closed the full transaction at the time this news was reported, as the company did not indicate it had taken full ownership of RTS. In case you're not familiar with Qiddiya, it is a mega city project backed by the Saudi Arabian government-owned sovereign wealth fund, the Public Investment Fund. In his social media post, Alderwood thanked all the people that helped make the deal happen. Excited to share that Qiddiya has acquired full ownership of RTS, a strategic step that will further strengthen our esports business and unlock new opportunities across the broader gaming ecosystem. And most importantly, this will enable Qiddiya to keep fueling the continued growth of Evolution Championship Series EVO, the world's largest fighting game event since 1996, with unlimited potentials. This milestone paves the way for setting new heights in the evolution of EVO toward achieving the aspirations of the fighting game community. Grateful to our incredible team, Stephen Roberts, Omar El-Sayed, Mike Milanov, Natavaut, Rocky Kanuja for their dedication, along with the outstanding leadership of Stuart Shaw, Kim Fan, and Richard Tyher. Also, special thanks as well to our valued partner and true friend, Akshad Rati. Both Qiddiya and Nodwin opened up offices in New York City this year to conduct business with North American companies. Projects backed or owned by the Saudi Arabian government, such as Qiddiya, are frequently criticized for helping the government engage in sports washing, or using various forms of entertainment to cover up its record on human rights, women's rights, LGBTQ plus rights, military actions on Yemen, and more. These and other criticisms have been highlighted by international watchdogs groups such as Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. End of the article. Sheesh.
If the last bit of that article didn't tell you what you need to know about why this is a problem, you're probably part of said problem.
Yeah, it was all like, oh shoot, yeah, this is super cool.
Yeah,
But then
I would love
yeah.
to hear the keep politics out of gaming crowd on this one.
Mhm.
Because quite literally, this is an organization directly backed by their country's government that is buying stuff that will deliberately alienate the LGBTQAI plus community. It will deliberately alienate just a majority of players, because that Mega City project is designed for like the obstinately wealthy. Like
Mhm.
it's not meant for the average individual to just be able to go there.
Mhm.
Like it's unrealistic. It's going to be inaccessible. Uh, the face of this organization is likely going to change forever because of this. More than likely in for the worse.
Yeah.
To just be frank,
Yeah. It's
there's no way you can spin this into a good thing.
it's not, and it's down. It's like the FGC's esports scene was kind of the last bastion of kind of pure like less corporatized in terms of, I mean, it's slowly being corporatized, right? We've got esports teams and orgs and like, corporate sponsors, but I think this is like the last part where it's just like, damn, bro, like why we can't get anyone else to help fund our stuff, like, it's already happened in Counter-Strike. I'm pretty sure they've had gambling sponsorships for like God knows how long. League of
Yeah,
Legends has
which
been
is
bought
just
out
which just
by
causes legal
Tencent.
issues in so many places.
Yeah, League of Legends got bought out by Tencent for the longest time. So, and
Yeah,
they're
like
now allowing gambling sponsorships
just
to
the
enter League of
rich
Legends.
using their money to get richer and
Yeah.
make shit that only dude
hmm
like this shit. This sort of conversation always reminds me. Have you seen Ted Lasso?
I've seen clips, but I have not watched the show.
Okay. Well, for those of you at home that have seen Ted Lasso, there's the thing that they do where like this really rich asshole uh just tries to like make a super elite uh football league.
hmm
And only the best teams will be playing in it, so it'll always be at a hyper competitive level. But because of the nature of it being a hyper competitive ultra league, uh, the price of those tickets for the average goer will now be unrealistic for your
hmm
average football fan. And that conversation is basically exactly what's happening here. Like most people don't even
hmm
probably have the opportunity to go to a regular fucking Evo, dude. Let alone exclusive ones that are going to be hosted fucking halfway across the world for a lot of folks. Specifically gamers, when I'm saying this, I'm not even speaking Americans. Like, just statistically, like, gamers just like it most gamers are in the US. We host the largest population of
hmm
motherfuckers that play video games in the world. Like we just do. And then
hmm
I want to think like Europe is second, and then like just the Asias collectively are like right there.
hmm
Or they may be second, and then the Europe maybe third. But like the US is a huge gaming like hub, right? And like I can't imagine like the average American just being able to go over there for like an Evo, or even like I can't imagine them finding a way to go over
hmm
there as a contestant for one
Yeah.
of those things.
Yeah. It's it man, I don't know where it's gonna go. I've known so many
Downhill.
people. Yeah, it's gone downhill, but I think I think there's gonna be a drop in attendees at Evo for next year. So
Yeah.
that's definitely
Yeah.
gonna happen.
But we want you guys to be aware of that so that you guys are making informed decisions about where you're putting your attendance.
hmm
Uh, maybe find some local or smaller tournaments to give your fighting game support to for a good long while. They could probably use it anyways. But moving things right along to our last little bit of news. Over 450 Diablo devs have voted in favor of unionization in the aftermath of recent Microsoft layoffs. Specifically, the last bit we were, 9,000 people just got laid off.
hmm
Details from this are coming from Games Radar from Ashley Barton. And yeah, I mean, this is a great thing all in all. Like, fuck yeah, unionization. I'm glad that they are getting, I hope it works out for them favorably. I know when stuff like this happens, there can occasionally be corporate pushback. People can lose their jobs. Fingers are crossed for you guys. Um, Rod Ferguson, the head of Diablo, like left Blizzard after a really long time.
hmm
So there's definitely some shifts going on there. So unionization is absolutely a smart choice for those devs right now. Just because in Ashley's article, like they quote them and they're basically saying that like no amount of hard work can protect us, right? So like their portfolio is simply not good enough anymore, right? Their resume doesn't cut it. Like Microsoft, their parent company is consistently pushing new like Microsoft is basically obsessed with AI
Yeah.
at this point. Like they're driven by it, and as like a form of new and technology to take advantage of. And they're putting it into everything that they own, including their subsidiaries and their game studios. So this is something you need to be mindful of. Microsoft owning everything is not necessarily going to be great. It might protect some of your studios from closing, but it is not going to. It's not going to future-proof them from their parent companies strong arming them into business tactics that none of us approve of. Right? We don't have any say in that. So I think all in all, unionization to protect them is just point blank. It's the best decision. If you want to read more on why they're doing that and what the process for that is going to look like, again, check that out from Ashley Bardon at Games Radar.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Now, to tie things off beautifully here, we're going to have an important discussion, an interesting cross discussion that I always love to have here on GKDR. We're talking games, but we're also talking movies just a little bit. Maybe a lot of it in a little bit, actually. Because our topic tonight is Call of Duty is being adapted into a live action film.
Yep. And we've hit the end game, by the way. End game.
Today. Oh yeah, the end game. Whoopsies. Yeah, we're in the end game. My bad. I didn't segue properly. So yeah, like I said, Call of Duty, it's being adapted. It's the next game on the adaptation block. Will it be good? Will it be big shit? Is this the right call for the next game franchise to adapt? Right? All things that we're going to discuss this evening on the Endgame. We're going to be reading an article here from IGN. This is coming from who is it coming from? It's coming from Wesley Yinpool. And DJ will be reading that for us, and then we shall discuss.
Yep. Absolutely. Wesley Yinpool in this article called Live Action Call of Duty Movie is finally official after Paramount strikes deal with Activision. Top Gun Maverick mentioned as guiding star. 22 years after it began, the Call of Duty video game series is finally getting a Hollywood movie, thanks to a deal between Activision and Paramount. Both companies issued a joint statement in which they said the partnership, quote, aims to bring the iconic Call of Duty universe to life on the big screen, delivering an unforgettable cinematic event for fans worldwide, end quote. Unfortunately, we know nothing about the movie itself except it's a live-action feature film. There's no release window, director attached, or cast. Call of Duty fans have for years wondered why the game hasn't had an official adaptation, considering Hollywood's love of war movies. Call of Duty itself is one of the biggest video game franchises of all time, with over 500 million copies sold globally. A movie would benefit from launching into an established audience and instant brand recognition. Here's the official blurb from today's announcement. Quote, under this milestone partnership, Paramount will develop, produce, and distribute a live-action feature film based on Call of Duty, designed to thrill its massive global fan base by delivering on the hallmarks of what fans love about the iconic series, while boldly expanding the franchise to entirely new audiences. Both companies are committed to honoring the brand's rich narrative and distinctive style, promising an authentic and exciting experience for longtime fans and newcomers alike. Here's a quote from David Ellison, chairman and CEO of Paramount, who said he's a big Call of Duty fan who's put countless hours into the franchise over the years. Quote, as a lifelong fan of Call of Duty, this is truly a dream come true. From the first Allied campaigns in the original Call of Duty through Modern Warfare and Black Ops, I've spent countless hours playing this franchise that I absolutely love. Being entrusted by Activision and players worldwide to bring this extraordinary storytelling universe to the big screen is both an honor and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. We're approaching this film with the same disciplined, uncompromising commitment to excellence that guided our work on Top Gun Maverick, ensuring it meets the exceptionally high standards this franchise and its fans deserve. I can promise that we are resolute in our mission to deliver a cinematic experience that honors the legacy of this one-in-a-million brand. Thrilling thrilling longtime fans of Call of Duty while captivating a whole new generation, end quote. And here's an additional comment from Rob Kostick, president of Activision. Throughout its history, Call of Duty has captured our imagination with incredible action and intense stories that have brought millions of people together from around the world, and that focus on making incredible Call of Duty games remains unwavering. Quote, with Paramount, we have found a fantastic partner who we will work with to take that visceral, breathtaking action to the big screen in a defining cinematic moment. The film will honor and expand upon what has made the franchises great in the first place, and we cannot wait to get started. Our shared goal is quite simple: to create an unforgettable blockbuster movie experience that our community loves, and one that also excites and inspires new fans of the franchise. Paramount has form when it comes to successfully adapting video games. Its hugely popular Sonic movies has proved critical and commercial hits, but it's worth noting Paramount also made the Halo TV series, which was canceled after season 2. And let's remember that all we have now is news of partnership. Hollywood is littered with the bodies of adaptations that were announced but failed to become a reality for whatever reason. This is important. This is an important first step, and perhaps the most promising first step a Call of Duty movie has ever had. But this is far from the end of the story. Still, it's fun to speculate about what the Call of Duty movie might look like. Will it go down the OG Call of Duty route and tell a World War II story, or will it pick one of the stories already established by the Modern Warfare or Black Ops sub-brands? If so, we will see popular characters such as Price, Ghost, and Soap, or Mason, Woods, and Hudson. If we see those characters, which actors will play them? The Call of Duty movie news comes ahead of the crucial launch of Black Ops 7, which launches this November amid what is expected to be stiff competition from rival first-person shooter Battlefield 6. To that end, Activision has U-turned on goofy skins for Black Ops 7's launch and will not feature a carry-forward option for cosmetics. Ooh. Man, let's talk about this because...
Yeah, but so that was a big article. There's lots going on. I think the quotes are actually important to include here because it's like their mission statement on what they want this film to be.
Mm-hmm.
Which proves nothing to me, if I'm being honest. I trust you 0%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting because that last line, I was going to mention it when I was finished with the article. Call of Duty has gone so far from the original premise. In terms of how they've done Warzone, like all these flashy cosmetics and skins, and if I remember
Godzilla
correctly,
being on the map.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Modern Warfare 3's campaign was not reviewed greatly. Like Modern Warfare, the remake Modern Warfare 1 and 2, pretty good. But Modern Warfare 3 didn't handle that story well, and the way they went about that campaign just wasn't cool. And I think it came back with Black Ops 6 a little bit, but I mean, I don't think anyone really cared. I didn't see anything about it. Everyone went straight back to what is primarily what people buy the game for, is the multiplayer. So I don't know if the current player base for Call of Duty would enjoy a movie that they're trying to set up, which is going back to kind of their roots in terms of being authentic and true to form, you know.
I don't see this being anything other than just a war movie, dude. Like,
yeah,
I really struggle because the article specifically mentions like Sonic is critically acclaimed and great, but Halo sucked. And you're like, exactly. Let's take those two fucking this film franchise and this TV show real quick. And what's super distinct between those two adaptations? One's fucking CGI. Their only live action adaptation they've done was fucking shit. Let's not forget that they ruined our chances of adapting one of the greatest sci-fi shooters of all time, right?
Yeah, because the guy didn't want to stay in the helmet.
They did that. That's Paramount's fucking fault because they gave that fucking chud in the helmet way too much rights as an actor. Shut up. Like, just put your fucking helmet on and say the goddamn lines.
Pedro Pascal barely took his helmet off, man.
What the fuck do you mean to convey character? Master Chief didn't take his helmet off ever, and we felt so much shit with that motherfucker. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Like, and even, yeah, and to your point, like Pedro Pascal, dude. Like, he did that shit easy peasy, bro.
Yeah, like...
With less lines.
Yeah, the problem isn't, like, him taking off the helmet. It's like, there's no build-up. You know what I mean? There has to be some emotional moment. Like, Master Chief, like, he only took his helmet off, like, a few times. Like, maybe, like, twice. You know what I mean? But...
Yeah, dude. And when like Mando finally takes his helmet off, he's basically about to die in the moment, right?
Yeah.
Like he fucked up.
Yeah. And I'll to go back to you know, about the player base, like there's still people who are invested in the Modern Warfare side in terms of when they rebooted the game, there was a whole new love for Price and, well, most specifically Soap and Ghost. There's a lot of fan fiction about those two hooking up. They just really like those characters. A lot of women think that those two characters are hot. So especially Ghost, because of the mask thing. I don't know. There's so many people with a mask kink, which I can't.
Yeah, but I say, doesn't Ghost literally always in a mask?
He's always in a mask. I think it's because he's tall, he has a deep voice, and he's in a mask. I think it's just... Anyway, there's a lot of people who are invested in that storyline. So I'm wondering, you know, if they're just going to bring those actors who did those characters to the big screen, to the live action, because they did use live actors. It wasn't like the original Modern Warfare where it was just... They sculpted whoever the fuck, and they just got some voiceover. You know what I mean? They actually modeled these characters off of actors.
As I want to believe that idea, just because it's great on paper, no fucking studio ever does that shit, bro.
Yeah.
At most, that motherfucker, they're going to get an unrelated cameo role. Like, there's so many characters in The Last of Us that could have just played their characters in The Last of Us that just didn't, because the studio wanted either somebody with no fucking, like, no name at all, or like a really specific thing, like a name attached to it. Also, dude, like, can we talk about like obviously, like, this is like this is like, oh, we're cooking on a deal. We're gonna make a movie. Like, there's no way they don't fuck the cast up. Dude,
they're never gonna fuck the cast up. They're definitely gonna fuck that up.
They're gonna butcher that shit straight up. It's not gonna be tight. You are like one of the most obnoxious. Chris Pratt will be in this fucking film.
Oh, no way, dude. I can't see him being in there. What's the worst cast you could think of? Like
Chris Pratt's definitely up there. Another
Paul
actor
Rudd,
that, like,
Jeremy Renner.
My God.
He was also in a Call of Duty. Jeremy Renner was in a Call of Duty. Pretty sure.
Oh, so yeah, Jeremy Renner would be a bad call, because like they're actors that, like, when you see them, you're like, that's Jeremy Renner. Like, you can't put them into the character. Like, you can't do that for some of those actors.
But like, there have been some really notable names that have entered into.
Like, if they put a Hemsworth brother in this fucking movie.
Look, we watch Extraction. Okay, he can be pretty good. He can be pretty good. In a war
Extraction
movie.
Extraction is good, but this is Call of Duty though, bro.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to see Hemsworth. Like, I look at him, I'm like, damn, dude, they got Thor in this game or in this movie. What's it? Idris Elba was in a Call of Duty. You know that? For like a side character. He had a lot of lines, kind of a lot of lines.
Dude, and like same thing. Like if he was in this movie, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Like
Don Cheadle. You think Don Cheadle could get in this movie?
See, I would buy Don Cheadle. I would buy Don Cheadle more.
Really? You would think? I feel like Don Cheadle would stick out. I don't know. What role would he be?
Man.
What role would he?
I don't even know. I don't know anybody from Call of Duty. Honestly, like which storyline they would.
Yeah, like that's the ultimate question. Like if it's because they've that's this thing. Like that's the thing that trips me up the most. It's that are they gonna do a story they've already done in the games?
So I don't.
Or are they just gonna redo?
Dude, if they OG storied, they would. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah, like an original story. Like they have. I feel like they have to use.
Oh, that would be.
They have to use the characters that people know because like it's not Call of Duty without certain characters, right? So I'm thinking like maybe they do like a spin-off. Way to make it
some fuck ass side mission.
Yeah, dude. It's like this is like a prequel to like this one mission, by the way.
Dude, and you want to know? Okay, who? Because I don't know names. Who's the handlebar mustache guy?
Price, Captain Price.
He will be. That will be the mother. He will be in the movie.
Yeah, he's for sure.
Will be in the movie.
Yeah,
without sure. He is the most recognizable.
Okay, if it's Price, then Ghost has to be there. Ghost has to be there. Price, Soap, because Price and Soap's relation, the guy with the mohawk.
That has to, in my mind, dude. Even as a person who's not familiar and hasn't played Call of Duty, when I think of Call of Duty as just a regular dude who doesn't play Call of Duty,
it's Captain Price.
Those are the characters that come to
Bravo
mind.
6.
Yeah, Price is
dark.
Immediate.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Immediately who I think of.
And Barry Sloan, who plays that guy, he's a pretty good actor. So I wonder if they're gonna keep him. I don't know if they're gonna grab him for that role, because he's been pretty iconic in that role.
Dude, there's just so much. I feel like there's so much more room for this to go wrong.
Dude, no, because after the reboots, basically, they've completely changed the story.
Not every COD campaign has a good story. It's just not.
Dude. After they remade Modern Warfare,
Advanced Warfare,
after they remade Modern Warfare, they've pivoted the story, and Black Ops, by the way, they've remade Black Ops into stories that have intertwined. They've connected those two timelines together when they used to be separate. They've connected those two timelines together, and so there's character overlap between the Black Ops games and the Modern Warfare games. And so now I think at this point in the story, which is only explained through cutscenes for Warzone, in expansions, by the way.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, actually.
And it's really fucked up. That's why this story...
Fucked up story model.
It's very, very fucked up. And through missions and shit. I don't know how the fuck it works now. But... they have overlap now, so now there's this new character called Adler who was not in the original Black Ops games. He's part of the new Black Ops games that people know and see. So we might see an Adler. Sergeant Woods is still there. So I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know how they're gonna do that. But if they somehow successfully do it, we're gonna see like a Fast and Furious franchise of this fucking franchise.
Oh, dude. Because it would progressively get more fucking out of hand.
It's already gone out of hand in the gaming space, dude. Like I literally told you, the stories have now intertwined. They're no longer parallel. They're now together, mingling, sifting, and...
Honestly, because some fucking stupid ass intern was like, I have a great fucking idea.
Dude, no, dude, it's like, what if...
No, dude, it was probably a senior writer that suggested this stupid shit.
Dude, so when the first Modern Warfare reboot came out, there's a character called Alex, and in the story, I'm spoiling this, by the way, if you haven't played it. He has to set off this reactor in the last mission, and to blow up this fucking facility, right? And he has to sacrifice himself. And we thought, oh shit, Alex sacrificed. We're never getting that character back. Guess what? 2 months later in Warzone, he comes back with a prosthetic leg. In Warzone, by the way, as an operator character, as an operator you can unlock. And in Modern Warfare 2,
unfucking believable.
In Modern Warfare 2, they did it again with Philip Graves, who owns like the paramilitary group, Black Company or whatever the fuck, or Shadow Company. And in the last mission is a boss fight with you and him. He's in a tank. You blow up that tank, and he's assumed dead. But actually, three months in the third game, Modern Warfare 3, it's revealed, or in between Modern Warfare 2 and 3, it's revealed that he wasn't in that tank at all. I wasn't in that tank at all.
Fucking
and he's still alive.
Imagine having plot armor so you could be made into a goddamn sellable skin at a later.
Yeah, in his operator skin for the battle pass. So you know what I mean? It's just, yeah.
That's crazy work.
And then somehow you get 21 Savage, Nicki Minaj, and Beavis and Butthead into the game. So I don't know where. I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's almost. That shit would be like Fortnite levels of jarring.
It is Fortnite
because it does.
It is Fortnite now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think these Zoomer kids that are playing Call of Duty Warzone are going to be interested.
So yeah, dude. They're going to see like a traditional COD movie, and they're like, "My dad would watch this."
Yeah, like, where's Beavis and Butthead? Where's
I mean, like, I guess is like okay, because like that means this movie's more likely going to be for the older fan base, anyways. But fucking still, I'm sorry. Like, of all the franchises to adapt, I get it. Call of Duty's beloved, but at the end of the day, it's just war nonsense, and we have so many fucking movies.
Dude, Warfare was a better movie, man. I swear to God.
Great movie.
Great movie.
But there's so much. Really fucking great movie. I can't iterate that enough. Warfare was so fucking good. But like, there's so many movies in that genre, and like, we
13
don't
Hours in Benghazi.
80% of the ones we already got.
Yeah, we've already got like Call of Duty S movies. 13 Hours in Benghazi, Lone Survivor. Dude, though I hate Mark Wahlberg. Dude,
I was literally about to throw out Lone Survivor. Dude, that's a great fucking movie.
It's a great movie. Fuck Mark Wahlberg, but that was, what's Guy Ritchie's The Covenant? That's also a cool little movie.
Yeah, dude.
Like, come on, man. Like
we said earlier, there's so many fucking things in the genre that already do exactly what Call of Duty does without having.
So they have to do the characters. That's to your point. They have to put Captain Price in
because like, if you just do some guys, we're like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is that guy? Like who the fuck is that?
Nobody gives a shit about, like, I'm sorry, brand recognition is cool, and it's gonna get butts in your seat, and they're gonna sell tickets, and then that movie's gonna get fucking absolutely obliterated critically.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is gonna get like a 3%, bro.
Yeah. I don't have a ton of faith for this. Honestly, the fact that this deal got struck with Paramount probably tells me that it will ultimately push forward. I know that this article, is just like, hey, like, maybe don't get your hopes all the way up, but like, honestly, this feels like corporate inevitability at this point, because we are getting so many adaptations of, dude. We're just getting adaptations of every fucking thing, dude.
Yeah,
like
everything.
It's either adaptations of so many books lately, so many books, or fucking adaptations of video games.
Dude.
Like, the original idea pool is fucking shallow.
Bro. And the funniest thing is, Call of Duty itself has already been making movies because of all the cutscenes they've been making with the engine about these characters. So these stories are already so fleshed out.
Dude,
how do you bounce
for
off
a fact? I can go to YouTube right now and look up
watch 7 hours. It's gonna be like 8-hour video, dude.
Yeah,
of
dude. And
cutscene.
literally, I can literally understand the entire story of Call of Duty in fucking 4K, super stitched, highly edited,
and they're really good animations. Like, it's really good CGI. It's really good.
I've seen the trailers, man. Like, dude, we were all losing our mind at the trailer for Black Ops 7.
We're like, what the fuck is this game?
What the fuck? This shit looks amazing. And then it was Black Ops.
Oh my god, dude, bro. We thought it was like Control. Is this Control 2? Is this like what is this? What is this? Black Ops 7. Oh my god.
Case in point. Literally, there was time travel bullshit in that fucking Black Ops 7 story.
I was like,
you're telling me they're gonna?
Is this Titanfall 3? Like, is this,
Get the fuck out of here, dude? There's no way if this is a successful adaptation, and when I say successful, I mean acceptable, it will not be above a 7 out of 10. There's no way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how do you balance becoming, if it's a successful like, I think there's a balance between making a good movie and a successful adaptation, because there's people who want different things who are part of this fan base, who are part of the sphere of influence that Call of Duty has.
This is one of the most uncohesive fan bases known to man.
Yes, because that's why they have two separate games. That's why Black Ops and Modern Warfare exist. They do not want the
same thing.
Yeah, they don't want the same thing.
You think they're going to want the same thing in a movie?
There's Warzone, there's Call of Duty campaign players, there's multiplayer Call of Duty players, there's there's people who obsess over like the specific characters in one franchise or in one sub-franchise of the franchise. Dude, I think this is going to be.
Will target like 35% of their total fan base.
Yeah,
it will alienate somebody.
Oh. And so if I'm the director, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to make this movie? Am I supposed to make something new?
Yeah, like, dude. I don't know who they're going to hire, but they better like.
The directors and the writers have to work overtime, bro.
These quotes are just from two CEOs with no artistic talent whatsoever.
They got fed that script, dude.
They personally cannot, literally, they cannot back this personally at all. This is just because they are not directly contributing to these products. These are two CEO fanboys that are just and honestly, using Top Gun Maverick is like that. Honestly, you're resting on your laurels, folks. That was a great fucking movie, but we haven't talked about that shit in a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? There's been other great war films since that. Y'all just got huge shoes to fill. Adapting anything live action is just a goddamn gamble. Video game adaptations, as we have seen, do better in the animation space. And I understand why this is going live action, but maybe this just wasn't the franchise to get to be the next on the adaptation ticket. Mm-hmm. You know, there could have been other better things that I'm sure Paramount could have gotten involved with on the animation space that would be probably a better and much more successful adaptation. I know we're getting that Legend of Zelda live action adaptation. I'm dreading that shit as a fan, dude. Actually don't even I kind of don't even want it to happen because I have zero faith that they're going to do it correctly.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what the hell they're
I almost kind of wish Ernell was here, so because he's the campaign guy and I know he has specific thoughts on what he's probably going to want to get out of the story for this. And we'll have to pick his brain on it eventually for sure.
Yeah, I mean, me and him are both campaign guys. I love playing the campaign. I used to love playing.
Oh yeah, you do enjoy the campaigns as well. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's just the expectations are almost insurmountably high. Good fucking luck, Paramount. God.
Yeah, whoever picks up this movie,
hire,
good luck.
It's gonna make or break your career.
Good luck, bro. Good luck to the writers, good luck to the director, and good luck to the actors, whoever gets cast for this.
Yeah, God.
Because if you're not, if they go over the route of the bringing the most popular characters into the movie, oh my God! If they don't bring the actual cast and you have to fill in, oh my God! Hope that you're attractive enough to avoid all types of scrutiny and criticism. Because they will gut you. They will gut you.
Because this fan base, this is one of the most toxic fan bases on the face of the earth. This movie.
Bro, if they don't get a 6'5" actor for Ghost, dude, with a deep voice, with an accent, dude, it's gonna flop. It's gonna flop. You gotta pander to the book talk girlies or the girlies that love Ghosts. You know what I'm saying? They
oh my God.
They fantasize about that man. A lot of people do. A lot of people fantasize about that man. Mask Kink, dude, is the Mask Kink. I'm telling you. That's why people, dude. That's why there's so many sexually charged posts about the dude the dude with the mask from Scream. From at Halloween every year,
Oh.
every year. It's every year, dude. Every year.
Y'all need some assistance.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
But yeah, needless to say, we don't have overly high hopes about the Call of Duty film live action film adaptation. But please let us know what you guys think about this announcement. Are you excited about this adaptation? Do you think it's going to flop? Does it have insurmountable shoes to fill? Who would you cast? What storyline do you think they should do?
Ryan Gosling
Yeah,
for Captain
no.
Price.
No. Let us know the answers to all of those questions in our comments section below, because this has been Good Kraken's Death Ratio, your source for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every week. If you've liked what you've heard, you can head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Good Kraken Show or Good Kraken Pods, sorry, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services, wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also help us level up our game by joining the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link in our description section below. Then just subscribing to our podcast channel by searching for Death Ratio and leaving a review there. We have to go, everyone. But until next time, yes, I said lol out loud.
LOL.